Hi, thanks for joining me today for a full body Pilates workout. Going to kind of see where our body takes us today, but we are going to work from head to toe, hit some core, legs, posterior. So if you don't have it rolled out already, let's grab your mat and let's come to the front of the mat standing. Let's go ahead and cross one leg over the other, one arm over the other, and just guide yourself down gently to sitting. If you fall, that's okay. So let's go swing those legs around and just let's come down into a nice child's pose stretch. Take a deep breath in. Full exhale. And just one more. Now let's just gently roll that spine up, one vertebrae at a time. Let's do a few pre-Pilates moves here, kind of to get your mind centered and all that good stuff. So come to all fours, knees under hips, arms under or hands under shoulders. Inhale, look where the ceiling and the wall meet. Exhale, push that ground away. 3 more just like that. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Now let's come just to a nice flat back and we're going to just do some hip sways. So while you're doing this in all fours, I want you just to gently draw your abs up towards your spine. I don't want any swaying of the lower back like that. I want this nice and neutral. So let's look over the right shoulder and the left. And just let those hips sway to the other side. Great spine mobilization and also feeling a little stretch down the side of that hip on the outside of the leg. One more each way. Perfect. Now let's do some waving cat. So I just like to start with my right hand usually, so I am going to go away from the camera for a minute. Reach up, bring that hand behind the head, and then bring the elbow to the eye of the other elbow. And inhale as you go up, exhale, return. For 3 and 2. Inhale on the extension. So inhale here, exhale here. And let's go to the other side. I love this to help my shoulders and get rid of some of that tension in the upper back from working on all of our tech things. Inhale, exhale. 2 more because naturally I lost count. And last one. Okay, so let's come to all fours. And I just want you to do a few knee hovers, and then we're going to kind of do some pumps with those knee hovers. So I like to call these bear planks, but some people call them knee hovers. So just hold here. Keep breathing. Keep those abs nice and snug. A few more seconds. Gently bring those knees down. If at any time you need to roll out your wrists, go right ahead and do that. Sometimes I know gets a little hard on your wrist. You can also fold up your mat or get a towel so it's thicker here. It creates less of a 90-degree angle. So let's do that knee hover one more time. Keep breathing. Really some nice scapular stability going on as well. And return down. So now we're going to come back up. We're just going to step back and forward. We're going to do 10 of these for 8. Trying to really keep that plank line from your hips to your shoulders. 5 more. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come right back into a down dog for me. And just breathe here. You're kind of sending those hips up to the sky. And then tap that. Take your left arm and reach for your right ankle. And opposite. right arm, left ankle. I'll go ahead and do that again. And really look up under that right arm. And opposite. And come down. Nice. So now let's go back to all fours and let's do a little bit of bird dog. So let's go ahead, really keep that back nice and flat. Do not change position of this. Send the right arm out and the left leg and lift them up so they're level. Now you're going to tap down and lift. Now the lift is coming from where the leg and the glute meet, not the back. Give me two more. Last one. Reach around and just a nice little stretch here. Shoulder opener, maybe a little stretch through your thigh, and bring that down. Got another side. Reach out, come to level, and tap and lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Reach around, feel that nice little stretch. Perfect. So now, swing those legs around, and we're just gonna gently roll down. We're gonna do a few round bridges. Okay, ponytail placement is not correct. So, knees bent, feet flat, arms along the side. We're gonna start by tucking the pelvis under and lift up one vertebrae at a time while we inhale. Shoulder blades stay down, and then exhale. Really start at the chest, bringing one vertebrae at a time down. Exhale down. So the last part down is your tailbone. We're going to do 3 more of those. Inhale up and exhale. When I'm teaching mat class, I usually like to describe it as if you have on a striped shirt and you're trying to touch one stripe down at a time. So this is a slower move, but it's a nice little massage on the vertebrae. And exhale. Nice. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to lift up one knee and then the other. If you're not comfortable here, you can keep those feet flat on the ground, and we're just going to do 5 crunches to the center. Inhale here and exhale. Blow out all that air. Inhale. Trying to really keep that pelvis still. Neutral spine, meaning you're not arched, you're not jamming that lower back into the ground, but you're just staying stable. Now 5 to the right for the oblique twist. Really just twisting at the ribs and not lifting or moving the pelvis area. And 5 to the left. Exhale. 3. Last 2. And 1. Great. Now we're going to repeat that, but the only difference is on the oblique twist, we're going to curl in to have the elbow and knee touch, and then we're going to extend the leg as we bring our head back down. But let's first start with 5 to the center. Inhale here, and exhale 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, knee to elbow, extend the leg as you go back. For 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 5, 3, 2, 1. Hug those knees for a second. Nice. Let's go right back to tabletop. Let's go ahead, inhale, exhale, curl up. Toe taps. For 9, keeping that pelvis as still as you can. As you can tell, I count in sets. 3, and last one. And hug those knees in. Beautiful. So now let's go ahead, let's go right into double leg stretch, or one of our Pilates 5 core exercises. So bring your bend one knee, pulling it into your chest, extend the other one long and strong. We're going to do 10. So inhale and exhale. Really drive. 4 more. Last one. Come down. So the breathing there is like a percussion breathing that they do in Pilates, that we do in Pilates. So you inhale for 2 and you exhale for 2. So inhale through your nose, and almost like you have a tiny little straw, you exhale through your mouth. So we're going to go ahead and do that same type of breath, but it's not the double breath this time. On the double leg stretch, we're just going to do a single breath. So we're here, we inhale, exhale as we extend. Inhale, curl. Inhale out. And exhale. 7, 5, 1. And bring that head down. So let's go ahead. We're going to do a little spine stretch forward. So I want your feet about hip width apart. I like the feet a little flexed. It keeps these legs active. So you're really sitting up straight and tall as if somebody has a string and they're like pulling you straight to the ceiling. We're going to just bring our arms out in front of us, shoulder height, and we're going to inhale, exhale as if you're going up and over a wall to stretch. And inhale, stack that vertebrae back up. Inhale, exhale, and stack that vertebrae. Let's just do 3 more. So inhale here, and exhale. Really feel that stretch up and down along those muscles that go up and down your spine, even through your neck. And last one. And stack. So now we're going to do that breathing again that was in the single leg stretch. So we're going to do a spinal rotation. As you open to the side, you do a double breath and you exhale to the center. So I'm going to start to the right. Inhale, exhale. Keeping both of your bottom cheeks down, twisting through the waist. Really lengthening through the top of your head. 1 more each side. And down. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll back down. We're going to do a little bit more core work here. So first we're going to start with froggers. So froggers, we do a lot on the reformer, but we can also do them on the mat. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to bring our legs up to a 45. If you're not comfortable there, you can keep them at a 90. But we come here, bring the heels together, toes out to the side. Bring those knees in and push out. And really keep those heels together. You're also going to work your adductors or your inner thighs through this move. Inhale, exhale. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. So let's go ahead and bring those legs straight up, hands behind the head. We're going to go into leg lower. So inhale, exhale, curl up. So if you can bring those toes again out, basic Pilates V, inhale down, exhale up. Only go as far as you can go down. I don't want your back lifting. You inhale down, exhale up for 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Bend and hug. So now we're going to go into variation of crisscross, but we're going to do a little fun leg movement with it. So knees come to 90. Let's curl up. We're going to inhale here. We're going to exhale. We're going to bring that knee in, extend the leg straight up to 90. And as we return the leg, we come back down to the beginning. We're going to do 5 on each side. So here, leg up, extend. Inhale here, exhale, up, return. 1 more. There we go, other side. So again, knee out 90. As you return the leg, your head returns to the mat. For 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a nice little hug. Just roll around on that back a bit to massage it out. And let's go right into some bridge work. We won't use any props today, but sometimes you'll see me grab a ball or a band, but today we'll just do no props. So let's just go ahead and send those hips straight to the ceiling and come back down. So when you do bridge, we're going to keep doing this movement. You keep a nice angle from shoulder to knees. I don't want you arching into your back. This is a phenomenal core exercise. For 3, inhale up, exhale down. And 2, and give me 1 more. Now we're just going to put some arms with that if you're comfortable. So I want you to first get used to having your arms up here. It's a little more on your core because you don't have your you don't have the stability of your hands on the ground. So just give me 4 like this to kind of get used to this move. 3, or you can always stay with the first part. 2, give me 1 more. Now bring those hands back down, but we're going to move them. We're going to touch the floor behind you and return the hands down as the hips come down. 5, inhale, 4, and 3, 2 more, and 1. Nice. So now we're going to keep the hands down. We're going to lift up, and we're going to extend one leg out, and we're going to tap our toe down for 10 and 9, 8, and I do like to do this slower. Really feel some heat in that left glute, putting the weight into the heel of the left foot, keeping the hips level. For 4 and 3, 2 more, and 1. Bring that foot down and then return back down. Give yourself a little breath. Send those hips up. Extend the left leg. Again, the weight goes into the right heel, and you're going to tap for 10 and 9, 8. And you'll see, I don't like to go fast because when you go too fast, you don't get to work it as long. For 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and return down. Nice. So give them a hug. Let's come right back up. Let's do one little more rotation twist here. Let's do a variation of saw. Sometimes saw, I'll roll all the way down and all the way up, but today we're just going to do saw from seated. So we're going to rotate over here as we inhale, and then we're going to exhale, driving the pinky to the outside of the pinky toe, and you exhale for 3, 2, 1. So inhale here. As you twist, exhale. Come up. Inhale on the rotation. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Just one more. And return. Nice. So let's go ahead and come onto our side. We're going to do some side variation of some side planks. So we're going to start the first time with the knees bent, and I just want you in a line from hips to shoulders, and go ahead and put your hand on your waist. So let's go ahead and lift up, and you're really driving up from that waist for 9 and 8, elbow under shoulder, forearm straight out from elbow. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Nice. So now we're going to repeat that, but you're just going to lift the top leg. This leg isn't going to move. So you're going to lift up, down, 9. 8, really pulling up through here. This looks easy. It's surprisingly works a lot of muscles. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. Now, both feet straight. You can put the top one in front a little bit. And we're going to lift up. And you're going to come down and up. And 9. Really driving that waist away from the earth. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, come down. Great. So in between that, let's do some elbow planks facing the front, and we'll do some knee taps with it. A little more core work, right? So again, when you're in these positions, try to keep your elbow under your shoulder, everything in a nice alignment so you don't cause any injuries. So hold this plank, and your legs are about hip width apart, and let's tap, tap. I'm going to do 10 sets for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, abs in tight, 9, and 10. Nice. Roll out those shoulders a little bit. So let's go ahead and come on this side. And we're going to repeat the side planks that we did on that side. Sometimes I get a little tongue-tied with what words I'm looking for. Okay, so hand on hip, lift up, and come down for 10. 9, 8, drive that waist away. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay. Top leg up. Top leg doesn't move. So get in your position and down, up. You're moving from here. That leg isn't coming up and down with you. And 7, 6, 5. Probably feel the work on the outside of this leg. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Again, you can put that foot in front a little bit. Come right back up, arm in the air, and go down, up. 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2 more, 1. Nice, come down. So let's go ahead and do the same. Well, let's not do the same. Let's do a double knee tap instead of the single knee tap with that plank. So go ahead and get yourself in position, but this time the feet will be together, not hip width. So we're here, and we're going to tap both knees at the same time. 7, 6, upper torso is not moving, just the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Nice. Let's roll those shoulders out a little bit. Just stretch them over and this way. And now we're going to do some side leg work and some posterior work. So I love, 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 love posterior work. So I'll try not to smash the microphone like I did last time. So let's go ahead and let's start with a baby swan. So legs are strong, long, abs are in tight, always here. Arms are right around your shoulder area. And we're just going to inhale as we lift up slightly. Exhale, return. You are not jamming into your lower back, trying to make the upper back muscles responsible for the lifting. Feeling a nice broadening through the front of the chest. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Okay, let's do goalpost arms. Think about the goalpost on a football field. Just put your arms in that position. Come lifting up, keeping the head and neck a natural alignment of the spine. Have the arms hover. Now when we inhale, we just lift those arms up. Exhale and both down to hover over the ground again. Inhale, exhale, abs tight. Inhale up, exhale down. Think about the shoulder blades trying to kiss. For 6, 5, 4, 3 more. Last 2, and last 1. And down. So now we're just gonna hold the abs in still, bring those arms to hover, and just reach overhead and draw them back down. Really drive down with the elbows and try and think about the movement the shoulder blades are doing. Inhale up, exhale, return. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now go ahead and just push back. Give yourself a little child's pose rest. And exhale. And let's come on to our side. We'll do our left leg first. Making sure I have enough room. My long legs, I don't want to kick the window behind me. So let's start. Go ahead, laying all the way down, nice and comfortable. Leg straight, feet. So arm here for support, but always trying to think when you're doing leg work lying on your side that you're pulling this waist away from the earth. So you're still working your core, and you're really not like squinching in like this. You're still kind of active and alert. So feet are flexed, and you're going to lift for 10 and 9. And it's a very controlled lift. You're not changing the position of the foot because that changes the muscles you're working. And you're not flying it up and down. It's not really so much how high you get here. It's making sure it's this area that's working. For 3, 2, and 1. Now I am going to have you come up onto your forearm. I kind of bend the bottom leg a little like a kickstand. Keep this flexed. We're going to do double leg kick to the front. So you're going to inhale for 2 as it's flexed. Point to the back. Inhale for 10. If you notice, I'm trying not to move my torso. That's the key. You don't want to be swaying into it like that. You want to keep that torso still, as if a string is pulling you that way from the top of your head, creating space from the shoulder to the ear. For 4 and 3, last 2, and 1 more. Now stay here, home I like to call it, and draw circles, 5 in each direction. keeping the foot facing the front. So the direction of the foot's very important. And backwards for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. So now we're going to do another double leg kick, but both legs are going to move, but the bottom one is going to go in the front. So it's going to look like this, and then together. So really keep yourself still, and those legs are lifted. You're going to inhale for 2, exhale together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Not changing direction. Now we're going to do the inner thigh. I like my foot here. A lot of people like it here. That's fine. I'm just comfortable there. Flexing the foot. 9, 8, 7, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now we're going to do clam. This is really good for a lot of things. Hip, piriformis, knee, all of it. This is like a stretching and a strengthening workout or exercise. So, touching knees are touching, but you're going to open it like a clam and close it. Feet stay touching. Let's do 15 of these. 4, 5, nice. 6, there's a lot of variations on these. You'll see in my videos, I do a lot of different ones. This is just what we're doing today. 9, 10, it's like a mini break sitting down here. 5, 4, 3 more, last 2, 1, nice. So now, I do want you to come up, do one more hip thing that I really like. I'm going to face the camera so you can kind of see what my leg is doing. But we're going to be on all fours, and we're just going to do, with the same leg we were just working, we're going to do circles. So you're going to bring that knee up, around, and back. For 4, we're going to go in each direction. 3, 2, and 1. Now again, it goes back and around, so you don't change position of how the leg is bent. You're moving it all from the hip. 2, last 1, nice. So we got another leg, we got another side. So let's go ahead and come down, all the way down like we were in the beginning. Flex those legs, and we're just doing the hip lift for 9, 8, really flexing that leg. 7, 6, beautiful. 4, 3, last 2, 1. Good job. So go ahead, come up, double knee kick to the front, double point to the back, or double leg kick, not knee kick. The breathing is so important in Pilates because you learn how to breathe into the ribs so you can still keep that lower core or lower abdominal area nice and tight, the whole pelvis region very stable, and you can do these moves and continue to breathe, which is pretty important. For 3, 2, and last 1. So again, we're going to be up here doing leg circles now. So we do 5 in the front, 2, 1, and 5 to the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and come back down. Let's go ahead and do the inner thigh here. And we're going to lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more, 2 more, 1. And I know I went slightly out of order there, which happens sometimes. Let me move this ball. We have to do that other double leg one with the bottom leg coming forward first. So you're really a nice straight arrow. Abs are in tight. So inhale, 9, 8. Got to make sure we're equal, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember, really keeping those legs in the same alignment is very important. So let's come right into our 15 clams. 15, nice. 14. So I feel a little tighter on this side. I don't feel like I'm getting the range of motion. And you'll see that with your body when you do exercises like this. Sometimes it's just time too of doing the movement and going, okay, each rep I open up a little bit more. Nice. Got 5 more after this one, so there's 10. Now we got 5 to go. For 5, 4, pull the waist away from the ground. 3, 2, 1 more. Nice. So again, let's come to all fours and do that little hip roll. For 5. And you know what? Today we're going to end up with some Joe push-ups. 1. Now let's go forward. For 5, I was getting ahead of myself. 4, 3, and keep your abs tucked in here too. So again, you're protecting that lower back. 1, nice. Let's go ahead and give the arms a little bit of a stretch. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stand at the end of our mat. This is our last exercise before we'll do a little cool down, little stretching cool down. Joe Pilates, in his original book, it's not his last exercise, but his push-up variation is an inchworm plus the push-ups. So we do 3 sets. When we go down, we do 5 push-ups, so you end up with 15 push-ups. So inhale up, exhale, dive down, walk out for 1, 2, 3, 4, and give me 5 push-ups. You can go to your knees. 3, 2, 1. Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Dive. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Last set. Get into your plank. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4. Whew. Nice. Okay. So let's go ahead and do some stretching. Cool down stretch. I really love to end with some hip flexor stretch. So go ahead and a bent knee lunge. If you're not comfortable here, you could get a couple yoga blocks or pillows to put your hands on. But come up, relaxing those shoulders, and really tuck under here to feel that stretch down the front. A nice deep breath, exhale. And then reach the arm of the knee that's on the ground and just do a slight stretch over to the opposite side for a little deeper psoas stretch, which is the muscle that runs from the back and connects to the front of the thigh. Come to the front. Now let's walk that leg out. If you're comfortable flexing it, great, or you can leave it here. But what I want you to try to get is a hinge at the hip, leaning over to get a nice stretch up through the hamstring. Really let that head rest down. And exhale. And then let's come back here. And I want you to do a little rotation with like some prayer hands. Apologize, I'm going this way first. And if you're comfortable, lift that back leg and really lengthen through the head. If you're not, you can keep it on the ground. That is fine too. And then bring those hands down. And let's bring the other leg in front. Knee down, foot down. Come up, or if you need something here, get some props. You don't need anything fancy. You could use a couple shoe boxes stacked. Again, tucking under to feel the stretch down the thigh. Reach over the opposite leg so you feel a deeper psoas stretch. Exhale. And let's come down, bring that foot out, flat, flexed, whatever you prefer. Hinging at the hips, straight back. Send that
your bottom back that way, almost up like I call it duck feathers a lot. It's a little extra internal rotation. And exhale. And again, the rotation here. So what I did on the other side, I was like this, really trying to elongate through the top of my head. Lift that foot if you can. If you can't, it doesn't matter. And exhale. And let's come back down. I'll face the front. One leg over the other. If you're not comfortable, I have some students it's hard to bend their knees. You can just go like this. I just prefer this, but that bottom leg can be straight. Again, hug that in to feel a stretch along the outer side of the glute. Inhale, another little spinal rotation. Exhale. You can see I like to sneak little things in here and there to kind of do double duty. And let's switch to the other side. Let's do a nice little neck stretch. Bring that shoulder down where the ear meets the shoulder. And then opposite side. Clasp those hands, palms facing you. Look straight down. And then just gently guide that chin up, create length. And now let's end with seal. Seal is really fun, so don't judge yourself, but basically you're gonna bring your arm under your knee around to your foot and the other one the same way. You're gonna tap your feet 3 times here, roll back, tap them 3 back there, and you repeat, 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 and we go straight to standing. So you can watch me the first few times, or you can just have fun with it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. One more. And then put those feet on the ground and come right up. Great job, guys. See you next time.